and returning to make this weekend happen. We'd like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for making it all seem so seamless. It has been a pleasure doing this with you. I know tomorrow will be everything we have ever dreamed of. Today is Friday the 13th, so while this day has negative superstitions associated with it, we are going to change up the narrative and declare that this day is lucky. Josh and Hannah are lucky in love. They found each other on a dating app and have molded their lives together. He's the yin to her yang, he's the calm one, she's the organized one, but together they fit like pieces of a puzzle. Ellen and Steve, we are officially going to be family, and we know we are beyond lucky and forever grateful to you and your extended family. We will continue to grab to anyone who cares to listen. Joshua. As your parents, we've had the good fortune and privilege of raising you. Growing up, Josh had this endless curiosity and sense of adventure. When Josh was young, just 2 years old, he fell 15 feet out of an open window in our house. Luckily, he walked up the deck steps without even a scratch. School came easily to Josh. He was self-motivated and excelled in math and science. Don't get me wrong, not everything in Joshua's life was perfect. He literally had to deal with a lot of crap. But Josh was forever an optimist. In 2004, when our beloved Red Sox were down to the dreaded Yankees, Josh said to me, "Mom, you have to believe." And we all know how that curse was broken. There always seems to be a parking spot right out front for Josh. But his luckiest day was that first date with Hannah. He was smitten from day one and has felt lucky in love ever since. Josh, your dad and I are so very proud of the man you have become. You have shown strength and courage in times of adversity. We've watched you grow and mature. We've witnessed your selflessness, caring for Hannah and Coda. As a new homeowner, you have taken on new challenges and responsibilities as builder, painter, gardener, and insect killer. Hannah, as my sons will attest, you are now my favorite child. How lucky I am at the age of 60, I finally have a daughter. Thank you, Josh, for choosing so wisely. Hannah and I have so many shared interests, but more importantly, shared values. We truly feel so blessed. As most of you in this room know, Hannah is an accomplished runner. Watching her run the Chicago Marathon was truly inspirational, and I was grateful to have been there. Marriage can be compared to a marathon. It requires endurance, perseverance, and a willingness to keep going even when things get tough or tough. Hannah and Josh, your wedding day will feel like the start of a race. It's filled with excitement and anticipation. As the miles or anniversary milestones pass, you'll hit an even stride and settle into life. As the years continue, there may be hills or ups and downs that you'll need to navigate. But just like on your wedding day, your friends and family will be there to support you and cheer you on. So Hannah, as Josh's mom, it is therefore only befitting that I pass the baton to you. Good luck. In the infamous words of my dad, Stuart, on our wedding day, no backseats. So let's lace up those front shoes and strive to go the distance. Forever may you be lucky in love. Let's get you married.
So let me start by thanking Sharon and Stuart. You got it? Okay. Let's thank Sharon and Stuart for planning this gorgeous event. It's been so much fun partnering with both of you, but mostly Sharon. Partnering in how to appropriately celebrate Hannah and Josh's love. Steve and I are so excited to finally be celebrating the wedding weekend of Hannah and Josh. A year and a half of planning will culminate tomorrow as the Ginsberg and Bloom families become one. However, we feel as though we've been family for a long time, sharing holidays, celebrations, phone calls, and golf games, and cavelling together about the love of our children. I'll also take a moment to thank Steve for being very supportive and not asking very many questions about plans. So last week, we had our family fantasy football draft. It included a gathering of Hannah, Josh, John, Sam, David, and Jamie, while a few others were remote. As I'm sure all football drafts do, we ended the night watching home movies. We laughed so hard, and it was a great insight for Josh into how Hannah was as a child. Hannah had an abundance of energy, always putting on a show and singing, often screaming, at the top of her lungs. She was organized and intentional, always had a plan, and any small changes clearly caused her stress. I think the title of many of the clips could have been, "No, David." If Hannah had a plan, there was no stopping her. I don't think much has changed in 27 plus years. When Hannah puts her mind to something, you better believe she will accomplish her goal. Whether it's excelling at work, meeting her, or exceeding her goals every year since she started working in 2019. Yeah. Running a marathon and soon planning to run her second, or buying a home, creating a loving space for her, Josh, Koga, and their future family. But while she's conquering all these goals, Hannah has always continued to prioritize her family and friends. Always making time to call or visit her grandparents, to stop by and have dinner with us, or even just making sure to check in with a phone call or text. I don't think any of us realize how important this is until we have kids of our own, and these little gestures brighten my day. Right. Sure did. Good job. Hannah has always had so much love to give, holding hands or hugging whoever was the closest lucky recipient. In fact, last month, when we were walking to Gillette Stadium to go to the Pink concert, she reached out and we walked hand in hand, and my heart melted. My hope as a mom was always that someday Hannah would find somebody who could give her as much love as she was prepared to give. Sorry. I didn't want Sharon to feel left out. In the summer of 2020, we had a long emotional conversation about dating and what her priorities were in finding her forever person. She hoped to meet somebody who enjoyed sports, adventure, and travel, someone smart, affectionate, handsome, funny, family-oriented, Jewish, and tall. Not long after she met Josh. Met someone. She met Josh. But she left out the most important attribute and a deal breaker for Hannah, as Sharon mentioned. Yeah. He has to be willing to rescue her from insects. Which we all know he does, so the wedding can take place as scheduled. Josh is everything we as parents could want for our daughter and our family. He's caring, has strong moral character, and while he has strong opinions at times, he always is respectful in expressing them. Josh gives us so much joy, and while you may have questionable taste in movies, we love seeing and just like your dad. And we love seeing your excitement talking about any of your interests, whether it be cars, climbing, baseball, or pretzels. Your love for our daughter has been obvious since the first day we met you. And we hope you know that we love you as a son and look forward to sharing in all the wonderful memories the two of you will make together. Hannah, as you marry the love of your life tomorrow, I know that your future is bright, and that together, the two of you will create a beautiful life. I hope you continue to sing at the top of your lungs and continue to reach for the stars. And feel free to reach out your hand anytime. I will always take it.
Thank you for sharing this with us. It's a beautiful night tonight. Hannah and Josh, we're so happy for you and so excited to see you get married tomorrow. Your love shines so bright tonight and every night, and we are so filled with joy here with all your family and friends. Hannah, it's been a hell of a ride. And it's amazing. The past couple of weeks, as my mother mentioned, we've been watching a lot of home videos and bringing back a lot of memories of the two of us together. Whether that's you reading to me, proceeding to rock the chair until I go up on you, whether it's singing together or more you singing and me kind of dancing around in the background, or of course our famous song, Singing Hanny together in the kitchen back in Sharon. As we got older, we would see each other at Brother-Sister Day at camp. We would spend time going on the slip and slide together, eating a lot of good carnival food. And certainly as I went through some tough times in middle school, Hannah inspired me to take part in theater and most importantly in NIST. And she's always been an incredible role model for me. And I'm very grateful for that. And then during COVID, we got to spend a lot of time together. We would hike around in New Hampshire and throughout England, play a lot of board games, and we really reconnected after 6 years of her being in college and then me being in college. It was great reconnecting, and within just a few months, of course, somebody new came into her life. I'm talking about Coda. In all seriousness, the moment Hannah met Josh, something changed in her. COVID was a tough time, with feeling isolated and lonely, but she just became so happy every time she would see Josh. He lived in Connecticut, so I couldn't understand how they saw each other so often. But clearly he wanted to be here with Hannah, and vice versa. And it's been really amazing getting to know Josh over the past few years. He matches our family's competitiveness, our love of sports, and our quirkiness. It's been wonderful climbing with him and traveling the world with him, and I truly appreciate the sense of balance he brings to the family. I've loved getting to know you both as a couple since day one, seeing you learn more about each other, travel together, live together, buy a house together, and of course be parents together. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you two. I'm so excited to celebrate your love tomorrow.
So my my first time meeting Hannah and Josh was definitely a memorable weekend. They came to visit David and I in St. Louis. David proceeded to get COVID. So Hannah, Josh, and I got to attend the Peter Pan pop-up bar and we had a lot of laughs and we made it a really enjoyable experience, and I immediately felt so comfortable with both of them. Fast forward to family trips that have moved to Boston, where I got the chance to know them both better individually and as a couple. Josh, your calm demeanor is appreciated by everyone you come in contact with. And I'm slightly jealous of how Coda will give up my pets to go sit with you, but that's okay. Hannah, your energy excites everyone around you. I'm lucky to have a sister-in-law that I can share a love of books, cooking, Jewish culture, and travel with. And I'm grateful that we can be friends and not just in-laws. It was clear to me early on how you balance each other out so well and are so supportive of each other's drives and passions. I also could tell very early on how much your love radiates whenever you guys are together. As a longtime married couple of 3.5 months, we want to impart some advice on both of you. It's advice that we were given, and I feel like it's been valuable. No matter how your day was or what's happened between you two, never go to bed mad at each other. Make sure to say I love you and remind yourself of all the things that you're grateful for in your partner. And remember to enjoy the little moments. We cannot wait to see what this next chapter holds for both of you and to see the life you'll continue to build together as husband and wife. So raise a glass and cheers to Hannah and Josh and their beautiful adventure together.
It's such a blessing to be here, to see this beautiful couple, Hannah and Josh, joined together into a couple. Today, I know this was the right match when Hannah injured her eye and Josh took such nurturing care of her until I was able to get there. The was a good 2 and 4 each other. We'll try it.
There's a word in Hebrew, basher. Basher means destiny. But in Yiddish, it became besher, with an E instead of an A. And the Yiddish saying was, Sie sind besher. You are blessed. You are destined. You are each other's soul. And Hannah and Josh are definitely soulmates, and so are David. So we are very blessed in the past year to be adding so much great family to our family. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here to celebrate with Hannah and Josh tonight. I'm Joshua's papa, Steve, and this is Joshua's grandma, Mona. Even though we live in Florida and New York, we always made it a priority to stay involved with our sons. Even from a distance, while they lived in Boston, every summer we vacationed together at Cape Cod, where we made countless wonderful memories. When they were little, we would feed the ugly ducklings at the 3 Seasons in Brewster and go on bike rides, always calling out, passing on the left. Josh was always out in front of everybody. Joshua was always up for fishing trips or a round of go-karts, no matter the adventure. One memory I'll never forget was when we were driving back from the Cape, and Joshua decided to reprogram my GPS to avoid all highways. Normally it would have been a 2-hour trip. It took us 5 hours. And I thought there was an accident. Sharon and Stuart didn't know what happened. But we finally came home. Despite the detour, his heart was always in the right place. Joshua is an incredibly smart and tech savvy. We know we can always count on him to help with our phones or computers, or even answer math questions. After all, he did score a perfect mark on his math SAT. We've always been so proud of him. I remember attending Joshua's graduation from UConn, where I met one of his AE Pi fraternity brothers mean everyone loves Joshua. There were other things besides He could get the girl.
Not anymore.
Well, we certainly do, and now we've come to love the incredible woman he chose to spend his life with, Hannah. When Hannah and Joshua visited us in Florida for the first time, I remember Hannah had avocado toast with breakfast. Well, Mona was so taken with Hannah that she planted an avocado pit, wanting to do anything to make her feel welcome and happy. Over the past 3 years, that little plant has grown tall and strong, just like their relationship. We're hoping it'll bear some avocados. We love watching Hannah and Josh grow together, and it's been a joy to see the love that they share. Hannah and Josh, Grandma Mona and I have no doubt your life together will be filled with joy, adventure, and endless love. Speaking from experience, I encourage you to cherish every moment. Time goes by so quickly. All right, where were we? Okay, Hannah, we're so excited to officially welcome you into our family. You felt like a natural part of it from the very beginning. Now, here's the important part. And lastly, here's hoping the Boston Red Sox and the New England Patriots have a fantastic year. Why? We're tired of the boys coming to Florida and covering up my Yankee pennants in my garage with their sign, Red Sox rules. We love you both. Mazel tov.
Hannah and Josh. I know you are so perfect for one another. Here's your glasses. Stuart, where are the glasses? I'll settle. Hannah and Josh, I know you are perfect for one another. Marriage takes hard work, patience, and a strong sense of humor. Compromise, compassion, and lifting each other's feelings when needed, and celebrate each other's accomplishments. May your love continue to grow, and may you have a long, healthy, happy life together. I love you both.
Hannah and Josh, out of love and respect, granted me 40 minutes. Give me a microphone, and I'm ready to go talk about my angel. I love my Hannah from every ounce of my soul. I respect her. I enjoy her. We have built a tremendous bond over the years. How to count the ways that she is such a spectacular, disciplined, accomplished, smart, drop dead beautiful. I told her that 5 times in a pink concert just looking at her, and you just know. She's so loving, and most of all, she avoids my pet peeve. I do not like blah people. Hannah embraces life. She laughs, she cries, she has enormous spirit. Her work accomplishments, when her papa told her, don't take that job, that's not going to work out. And here she is ascending with national recognition, multiple awards, free vacations to take Josh. Hannah, the marathon runner, the disciplined person. Now at Newport Jazz, Montreal Jazz, she shares my passion there. She's a stunning, accomplished person. And best of all is her judgment. And her judgment in my new grandson is beyond spectacular. Josh is an incredible, grounded, deep, extraordinary, loving, comforting, supportive, accomplished young man. He and I don't agree with a lot on sports, but most importantly is he comes and brought an amazing family to us. Every interaction that we have with his family, his brother, his mother, his father, now his grandparents, we've come to know. You're an amazing person that have come into our family. We so respect you, we're so proud of you, and we're really glad that you got out of that job in Connecticut and got up here, because I wasn't sure that that transportation marriage was going to flow. We so are beyond excited to watch the journey the two of you are embarking on. I bet on you every day of the week to be number one. And I love you more than anything. I'm so proud. And such a blessing that we can be here, 6 grandparents, to celebrate their marriage.
My name is Rachel.
And my name is Sammy, and we have been lucky enough to have Hannah as our best friend for many years now. My friendship with Hannah actually goes back to many years before we were even born. Hannah's Nana Susan and my Nana Myrna were not only close friends, but when my Nana and Papa got married, Susan was generous enough to share her wedding dress with my Nana. Unfortunately, Hannah has a few inches on me, so we won't be able to follow suit. Though Hannah and I went to the same synagogue for many years and the same school starting in 6th grade, we didn't become close friends until we both became involved in our temple youth group as sophomores in the fall of 2011. It may have taken us a few extra years to get there, but I believe that my friendship with Hannah was meant to be. Once Hannah and I became friends, we were instantly inseparable. We spent countless hours together at youth group meetings and events, hanging out at Hannah's house, and going shopping at Legacy Place. By senior year of high school, Hannah and I were content spending every moment possible together, including walking the halls of SHS to and from AP Stats hand in hand, quite confusing our teachers and probably our classmates. Moving 1,000 miles away from each other was rough on all 3 of us, and I remember sobbing at Hannah's house together the night before she left for Wisco as if we'd never see each other again. Obviously, we were 3 overreacting 18-year-olds. And have been so lucky to remain such a large part of each other's lives through all of its ups and downs for the last 13 years. When Hannah met her Josh and I met my Josh, as we affectionately refer to them back to back, it was such a blessing to continue to go through the same stage of life together and lean on each other for advice. And I'm so honored to continue to look to Hannah for life advice and support.
In 2012, I met Sammy on a summer leadership trip to Israel run by our Jewish overnight camps. Since Sammy and I stayed so close, she ultimately introduced me to Hannah at a regional youth group event that fall after we returned. I knew from that moment that I met Hannah, she was going to be someone special in my life. And now Josh always will be too. Hannah, Sammy. Hannah, Sammy, and I were inseparable as teenagers, and I ended up spending most nights and weekends at Hannah's house. Special thanks to Ellen and Steve for putting up with an extra teenager during those years. Despite the 3 of us choosing nearly the furthest destinations possible for our college and careers as we grew into adulthood, we always found our way back to each other. After many years away from home, I was welcomed back to New England with Hannah as my roommate. Which essentially meant a permanent sleepover that year. I couldn't be more thankful for our laughs, tears, and rotating wardrobe that she always shared with me. While it was bittersweet to leave our space and see Hannah go, I knew her relationship was real, and if Coda had to fall in love with someone else, I'm glad it was Josh. Hannah, Josh, I remember when Hannah told me about your first date. I
Hi everyone, my name is Evan Carson, and I've had the honor of being Josh's friend since our freshman year at UConn, and I was his roommate as well. But before that, I'll just start by saying, Josh and Hannah, it means so much to me to be part of your weekend, your special day tomorrow, so thank you so much. Oh, okay, that better? Good? All right. Josh and I met while we were rushing to eat pie, and we knew right away that we were going to get along. Most of our conversations were just quoting our favorite TV shows and movies, which are good movies. We'd also butt heads over the Red Sox and first place game. I have a feeling I'm outnumbered this weekend, so I'll keep those arguments to myself. The moment that truly solidified our friendship was that first semester of college. At a very mandatory fraternity talent show. Josh and I didn't know what to do, so we decided to perform a duet. We sang a song called God in Love from our favorite TV show, Scrubs. If you don't know the song, don't worry, the title tells you pretty much everything you need to know. But I'll tell you, we absolutely brought the house down. I'm proud of that to this day. I live in New Jersey, and Josh and I don't see each other as often as we like. One thing I really appreciate about Josh is anytime he's passing through the area, he always makes it a point to let me know, and we always end up seeing each other. Even if it's just for a few hours, it's great to see him, and even when he still has a 3 or 4 hour drive home. It's small things like that that really do mean a lot to me, and I'm really proud to be your friend, Josh. Hannah, you're a perfect compliment to Josh. You're so positive and smart and kind, and it's incredibly clear how much joy and fun you bring into Josh's life. And I have no doubt they will both live very happy and fulfilling lives together. So, with that, raise a toast to the bride and groom.
I'm really excited to be here tonight and this weekend to celebrate Josh. From the day I was born, I was lucky to have amazing cousins, Josh and Sam. I'll never take for granted all of the time spent together growing up. From spending Thanksgiving together, birthday celebrations, watching football, and playing video games together as kids. When we were young, I promised Josh I would pay him money every time he beat levels of monkey ball. Apparently I owe him quite a bit. In the bazillions. Josh also used to wrestle competitively. It was insanely great. He could pin down Scott and I at the same time, and we never stood a chance. He's extremely talented at whatever he sets his mind to. He's smart, loyal, and family-oriented. Seeing Josh find love, happiness, and his better half brings so much excitement to our family. Hannah, from getting to know you at family holidays, our annual trip to Maine, and just in general, I have seen how great of a person you are, how happy you meet Josh. I'm so happy that my cousin found someone kind, funny, and good-hearted to spend his life with. As our family continues to grow in size, we just keep getting better and better. Welcome to the family, and if you ever need a dog sitter, I'm around. My favorite memory is from our annual Thanksgiving celebration when we played football in the backyard. Younger siblings versus the older siblings. Josh always made sure to get me as many touchdowns as he could. Spending time together was a blast, no matter what we were doing. I was just happy to be with my older cousins. All my life, I have looked up to Josh, following in his footsteps, whether it was playing as many sports as I could, working hard in school, or trying to make as many friends as possible. As we can all see here tonight, Josh has so many friends who love and care about him. And I think that shows what kind of person he is. He will always be there for the people that he cares about. I met Hannah on our annual trip to Maine. During our first dinner together, I could immediately tell two things. First, Josh was head over heels for her. And second, she was really good at taking apart a lobster. So I knew immediately she would be a permanent part of our family. Getting to know Hannah over the past few years, I have seen how kind and caring she is, not just for Josh, but for her own family as well as ours. I'm thrilled to welcome Hannah as my new cousin and can't wait for more Thanksgiving dinners, vacations, and celebrations with her and Josh.
Hi, my name is Eleni, and I am Josh's favorite cousin. I couldn't be happier or more excited to be here this weekend to celebrate Josh and Hannah. Josh, Hannah, my husband Adam, and I share a special bond. Both of our first dates occurred on the same weekend of August 2020. Growing up with Josh has been an adventure filled with countless memories. From our childhood escapades to our more recent adventures, we always have a great time together. Most importantly, he brought Hannah and Coda into our lives, and they fit right into the Cohen and Ginsberg clan. We are so fortunate that Hannah loves visiting Maine as much as we do.
And has managed to squeeze us into our family traditions as well, like turkey trots on Thanksgiving morning. It's a tradition that truly embodies the spirit of Hannah's family, full of energy, togetherness, and a lot of friendly competition. It's nice to have another member of the family who enjoys running as much as I do. It meant so much to me that you both made the trip down to New York to watch me run the New York City Marathon.
Hannah, from the moment I met you, it was clear that you were the perfect match for Josh. Your kindness, patience, and love for Josh are evident to everyone who knows you.
Together, you two make an incredible team. I look forward to all the special times and memories we will share together in the future.
So let's raise our glasses to Hannah and Josh. May your journey together be as wonderful as the love you share today. Cheers to a lifetime of joy, laughter, and endless love.
So, funny thing, so we were getting off the boat, coming into Valvio's, and we looked over, and there's Hannah, like this, and she's kissing Josh, and Josh is just and that is just how I picture you guys. It warms my heart to see you two together. It warms my heart to see you guys together. Hannah belongs for all my stay. You arrived in the world with a voice that demanded to be heard. A zest for life, insatiable curiosity, and a deep love for your family. When Hannah was about 5, we were driving in Ellen's Toyota minivan when show tunes came. And Hannah sang along with all her might. And for those 4 minutes, we reveled in the pure joy and freedom of Hannah being her true self. Like me, Hannah loves the kitchen, cooking and sharing her food with family and friends. By the way, you still owe me beef bourguignon. There's something uniquely liberating about singing. It fosters a profound connection to the world and the people in it. Thank you, Hannah, for the connections you've made with me over the years, whether it's running, singing, cooking, reading. I do read your books. My first impression of Josh was when we met him in Maine. I found him to be not only friendly and engaging, but also someone who allows others to be themselves, providing the space for them to become their best versions of themselves. Josh is clearly in love with Hannah. What might go unnoticed is how even when conversing with others, he remains tuned to Hannah, aware of where she is and how she feels. It's his sixth sense. The way he holds her hand, the kisses on her shoulder, a smile, a look, all reveal his emotional intelligence and his desire to make Hannah happy. Tomorrow evening we add Joshua Ginsberg to our family tree, and we're overjoyed. To Hannah and Josh, tomorrow will be perfect in every single way. A beautiful fairy tale for your wedding day. The theme of your day is to have love and laughter, and to live your days happily ever after. Living happily is what we need to survive. So how does one keep the magic alive? How do you light a spark that never goes out? And how does one live a life without fear or doubt? How do some people manage to keep their love strong? And how do some couples always feel like they belong? What you need to do is to stay in love forever, and make each day special and grow fonder together. Well, these very questions you must address every day. You must take the time to go out of your way. To always share love and always share laughter, and do whatever it takes to live happily ever after. There is a recipe, I think is a must. So let's begin with always having trust. Don't forget, it's important to have total respect and to always stay loyal and keep your love perfect. You must communicate each and every day. Three special little words you must never forget to say. I love you. It's amazing how these words make you feel happy, safe, and valued. And they will keep your love real. A simple act of kindness goes a long, long way. Blend it with understanding, and you can't go astray. Don't forget friendship, it will help you to cope. And add a sparkle of faith and abundance of hope. Remember your smile, it's beautiful to see. You can brighten one's day if you make you feel free. So my wish you both is you always have love and laughter, and I pray that you will live your life happily ever after.
Uncle John, I'm Anthony Andrea. Delighted to be here this weekend. So many familiar and wonderful faces, people we're meeting who are equally most amazing and loved. First, I want to say that we carry with us everywhere our grandparents who are looking down, belling at this moment. Nana Pearl, Papa Dan, Nana Francis are always in our hearts everywhere we go, and especially on occasions like this. We wish they could be here with us. I know that my parents look at their grandchildren and wish so much that their parents could see the beautiful people that they are, the people that they've met.
Josh, the first time we met, I think, maybe, and if this is not the right story, don't tell me. It was Halloween, and I was wearing a green wig because it was Halloween. And we were sitting in our backyard at a campfire. We had a little fire going in our backyard. We were not at a Halloween party. We were not trick-or-treating. But I was wearing a green wig. And I think that you thought that I had green hair. And I absolutely love that about you. It's the greatest. And so it began. This great love affair that I have for you, Josh, because you thought I had green hair. Hannah, not the first time that I met you, because I met you for the first time in the hospital, but the first time that I remember spending time with you. Your parents had something to do on a Saturday or a Sunday, I don't know. And I came to your house in Framingham, and I got to babysit. And it was like the greatest day of my entire life. And I could not believe how beautiful and just perfect angel Hannah, this little beautiful baby with these big blue eyes looking up at me. And when Ellen got home, she asked how she napped. And I thought that was a very curious question because I could never put this baby down. She was way too cute. So I don't know, I was never invited back to babysit. But I've always loved you.
We were going to make this a wrap, but in deference to the octogenarians, it's just a moment.
Guys, yes. No. Okay. Hannah, oops, sorry. What's wrong here?
truly a stunner, accomplished at work and a marathon runner. You've
So the speaker against the paper is what you get. Just put it off to the side.
I'll start again. Some people cry a lot. Okay. Hannah, you are beautiful, truly a stunner, accomplished at work and a marathon runner. You've sung on the stage and acted in plays, a boister of boisters, a fan of DJs.
We've seen you jumping at Camp Randall. There's no foul ball that you can't handle. There were some hard times we can't deny, like when that strap hit you in the eye.
Your heart is so gentle, your spirit so kind, your radiant smile and brilliant mind. A lover of books who reads everywhere. You fancy the sushi and quality beer.
One thing Hannah understands is snuggling up and holding hands. A true gentleman is on your arm to share the laughs and bring the calm.
A mellow fellow by your side. Tomorrow, Coda's dad will be bona fide. A man who is handy, with rock climbing skills. A lover of sports and hibachi grills.
As your aunt and uncle, it brings great peace to attend the wedding of our niece. Hannah and Josh give us such pride, this handsome groom and gorgeous bride.
The grand event will be monumental. Meet the hubba at the Intercontinental. We cannot wait to dine and dance and celebrate your true romance.
Tomorrow we will shake our hips. Please raise a glass from your heart to your lips.
To Hannah and Josh, perfect together, here's to a love that lasts forever.
I just wanted to start by thanking my parents for hosting tonight and everything. And Steve for everything for tomorrow, so very excited. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who's here. Your love is very evident in all the speeches, and being here with everyone has just been so lovely for the two of us just to revel in all of your love for tonight and for tomorrow, and we are very excited to get married tomorrow.
Right, it makes it more difficult to stop. You gotta get it.
That looks really cool. Yeah, you guys. And there should be one that has Josh and mine.
Hannah, I wanted to start by saying I love you. There is nobody else I would be with because you are my best friend that I want to do everything with together. I knew from the moment we met that I would do anything to be with you because you make me feel happier than I could imagine. Once I felt that feeling, I knew you were the one. I was going to love you for the rest of my life. When that garage door opened, I knew that this was the most important moment of my life, and I wanted to make sure I did everything right. Seeing as now, this is the day we are getting married, I think I did everything right so far, even if I did miss a few turns on our way to the public gardens. Being drawn to you is not uncommon, as everyone around you always feels that way. The love you give and receive from your family is abundant and easy to do because who could not love someone as perfect as you? You truly care about everyone and do your best to be the perfect sister, daughter, granddaughter, cousin, and friend. You've easily won over my family as a favorite, just as easily you have my cousins and grandparents. I still remember the crazed excitement that came with you meeting everyone in Algonquin for the first time, with them all coming out in their pajamas to meet you. Mostly because it was so them and funny that they tried to be quiet and couldn't, but more because they heard how amazing you were and could not wait to meet you. Hannah, you are my courageous, committed homebody who always has a plan for the day and loves to get involved in adventures, but at the end of the day wants to do nothing more than cuddle up in bed and read your book with some tea. No matter if we are having a normal day, hiking all day in a national park somewhere in the world, or just a ropes course in Connecticut, I love that you are always able to be confident in what you are doing, overcome any obstacle, whether it be a tough day, a cold, buggy, steep hike, or some calloused hands, and know you'll succeed. Seeing what you are able to accomplish and still have enough time to enjoy yourself makes you special to me and makes me proud of everything you do. Hannah, you are my special someone, the love of my life, and a true friend who I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with. Through the ups and downs, I know we can get through anything because our love is so strong it's unbreakable. I can't believe it's finally our wedding day, and I am so excited to have you as my wife for the rest of my life.
Josh, I've spent these last weeks reflecting on all we've been through these last 4 years. I never knew that matching on a dating app with someone who lived 100 miles away would be the way I met my husband, but here we are today. During our time together, we've experienced many adventures, travels, meeting each other's friends and family, moving into our first apartment, and buying our first home. We've also experienced loss of family members, jobs, health scares, injuries, and moments where the pressure of the world seems overwhelming. Through it all, you've been a calm presence, and we've worked through things together. I want to share and remember some highlights. You asked me to go on our first trip together when we weren't officially dating because you thought it was important to do something to celebrate my birthday. We went to Acadia National Park and enjoyed fall foliage, popovers, blueberry sodas, and climbing the steps of Door Mountain. We traveled to visit friends and family in Arizona, St. Louis, Florida, New York, New Jersey, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Maine, and Amsterdam. You have been my cheer squad at all my races, from half marathons in Gloucester and Washington, D.C. to my first marathon in Chicago. We've visited 12 national parks. We've hosted family and friends at our apartment and house for Shabbat dinners, Super Bowl Sunday, game nights, and long weekend barbecues. We've become fond of villainous battles, Super Mario Party tournaments, and cuddling up to watch movies and shows. We got engaged in Vermont, the same place I first told you I loved you. When I look into our future, I see a loving husband to keep me warm, safe, and comforted, an adventure buddy, a father to our future children who will make them laugh, teach them to be handy, and nerd out with them. When we're in the ceremony, I will tell you everything I vow for the rest of our lives, but now I want to thank you for all you've done and tell you why I love you. I love you for supporting me in all my hobbies, including waking up in the early morning to get in shape. I love you for understanding sometimes I need to read my book and decompress while still having you by my side holding my hand. I love you for taking care of Coda, treating him as your dog and giving him all the love and belly rubs he deserves. I love you for taking on the home tasks where I wouldn't know where to begin. I love you for killing bugs even when it would be easier to do it myself. I love you for making my family your own. I love you for taking care of me when I'm injured and keeping me calm. I love you for being my rock, my sounding board, and a hand to hold whenever I need it.
Welcome! Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have arrived. You have arrived. After all that getting ready, after all that preparation, we are here for the ketubah signing. And this is a beautiful, beautiful document and piece of art that Hannah and Joshua have picked for their home. They picked out beautiful words for each other, and this is going to hang in their home and remind them forever of this day. And we have Lauren and Evan here, who are going to be witnesses and are paying very close attention to everything I'm saying, because they're witnessing everything. And everybody is here for no other reason than that they love you and they are so happy for you. So I'm going to read part of the ketubah aloud for everyone to hear. My witnesses are going to pay very close attention. And then our bride and groom are going to sign, and then our witnesses are going to sign. Boston, Massachusetts. And these are words that they picked for each other, and it says, Brit Hanisu'in, for this covenant of marriage. As we embark on life's journey, we promise to love, honor, cherish, encourage, and inspire one another. Our hearts fuse together, creating a unique bond with friendship and compassion at its core. Through this union, we vow to value and support each other, always striving to show sensitivity to each other's needs. We shall nurture one another emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually, always mindful of our respective qualities and strengths. May we continue to grow together, maintaining the courage and determination to pursue our desired paths. And this ketubah thus respects your needs and rights as individuals, as well as is a symbol of caring for each other's needs and your vision of togetherness. And so our bride and groom are going to sign this ketubah, and our witnesses are going to look on. So first, you are going right here. There you are. Ms. Bride went to an excellent Hebrew school. And if you could please sign right there. A round of applause for Carter, I think.
He's getting a good deal.
A round of applause. Yeah, so you know what I'm going to do? Well, you know your Hebrew name well, so I'm just going to do that, just in case. How about that?
Am I signing on?
Yes, why don't you take the top one?
Oh, okay.
Top out?
Yeah.
I said two Hebrew names. Do you have two Hebrew names, Hannah? Yes. Her middle name, her first name. Hey.
A round. There is a line for the rabbi right in the middle. Very good.
Look how fast he goes.
If you could please take this ketubah into your hands. Both of you, could you hold on to it? This is an act of kinyan, an act of acquisition, that it is valid and binding. Yisimchem Elohim Abraham v'Sarah asher banu et Beit Israel. May God make you like Abraham and Sarah, who together built up the household of Israel. And let us say, Amen. Beautiful. So if you would just take a moment to hold it up just like this.
It's official.
Okay, seal it with a kiss. There you go. Okay, we're going to, now that we've signed our ketubah, we're going to now have a ceremony called the Bedekin ceremony. And so I'd like to ask everyone else to please step away. The Bedekin ceremony goes back to the Torah. It says that Rebekah wore a veil when she met Isaac, and he later lifted the veil for their marriage. And sometimes we see each other clearly, and other times we need to make an effort and lift a veil to gain understanding. So I invite you two to look into each other's eyes and imagine how you looked when you first met. I would like you to think about that moment. And now you have that in your mind. Now I want you to see each other as you are right now. How you are right now. Just see each other. And now I want you to imagine how you will look at each other in the future, perhaps on an anniversary. Imagine that. Imagine what you will look like. Today, you commit to looking into each other's eyes in love and understanding for the rest of your lives. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyemanu v'higyanu lazman. We thank you, God, for giving us life and sustaining us, enabling us to reach this joyous time. Mazel. Mazel tov, everyone. when you will lift the veil and you'll come and step up under the above. Congratulations, everyone. We're going to have a wonderful wedding, so let's get back.
Bruchim habayim b'shem Adonai, blessed are you who come here in the name of God. Ivdu et Adonai b'simcha, bo lefanav birnana, serve the eternal with joy. Come into God's presence with song. We rejoice that Hannah and Joshua join in marriage in the presence of God and loved ones. Mi adir al hakol, mi baruch al hakol, mi gadol al hakol, hu yevarech chatan v'chala. God supremely blessed, supreme in might and glory, guide and bless these two loving companions. Hannah and Joshua are here to celebrate that they have found each other and have chosen to be with one another. We feel your love for each other and the love of your families. Today is a day when you declare that the other is mikudash and mikudeshet, kadosh, holy to you. In Judaism, to be holy means to be set apart, to be special, to be unique among all others. You look into each other's eyes and know that the other person is holy to you as you are holy to them. The act of creating a holy covenant with someone does not happen by accident. It happens by deliberately choosing, and you are choosing each other today, and you will continue to choose each other in the years to come. Love is a choice. Hannah, you are a recruiter of engineers, and wow, did you recruit an engineer? Josh, when you went to pick up Hannah, you discovered the dog was coming too on that first date, which turned out to be a first test. If Coda wasn't allowed, this was going to be a no-go. But off you went to the Boston Public Garden, and you had a picnic and a blanket. Josh, you thoughtfully planned. The two of you gave each other your undivided attention, and it was fun and open and easy to share and honest. From that moment, your relationship has naturally flowed. And Hannah, when you left that first date, you canceled on someone else because this was what you wanted to pursue. In your time together, you have flourished. You went on a long weekend to Acadia. You discovered you both love road trips. And it was in Vermont where you first said, I love you. And then on February 19th, you were back in Vermont on that waterfront of Lake Champlain, and that's where you became engaged. Hannah, when you talk about Josh, you talk about someone who makes you feel loved, makes you laugh every day. He grounds you when you feel life is overwhelming. He is the calm in your storm. He is also open to trying new things, and he wants to do them with you. Together, you can go on adventures together. Josh is also committed to making your house into a home. Instead of saying no, he says, let's figure it out. He is perceptive, affectionate, and loving. He sees how you are feeling and responds. He is funny, and he takes care of you. And Josh, when you talk about Hannah, you say that she is the best person for you. She makes you the best person you are. Hannah is smart, funny, driven, organized, and you want to be kind and strong for her. She challenges you, and you want to be the kind of person that she is for you. She makes you feel loved when she helps you with your struggles. She looks ahead and is able to focus and plan. She sees the things that you miss, and while you tend to be present in the here and now, Hannah thinks about where you are going. Hannah's sense of adventure brings you to do things you normally would never do on your own. She makes you feel special with the little things she does for you, and with her, even the mundane can feel exciting. And your Jewish identities are very important to each of you. You love that you can make Shabbat together, and that your tradition is something you share and makes you grow closer. So we rejoice in your love for each other. We all are basking in your glow right now. Today is about holiness and love. It is about a sacred choice and responsibility, and about celebrating today. It is about the joy that comes with simply being together and trusting that the one you love will always be there for you. So in the name of all those who love you, I ask for God's blessing upon you from a blessing in the Talmud. May you live to see your world fulfilled, and may your destiny be for worlds still to come. May you trust in generations past and yet to be. May your hearts be filled with intuition and your words be filled with insight. May songs of praise ever be on your tongue and your vision be on a straight path before you. May your eyes shine with the light of holy words and your faces reflect the brightness of the heavens. May your lips speak wisdom and your fulfillment be in righteousness, even as you ever yearn to hear the words of the Holy Ancient One. And as we stand under this chuppah, this wedding canopy that serves as a symbol of the Jewish home, we pray that your home will always be a shelter against the storm, a haven of peace, a stronghold of faith and love. By standing here, you illustrate the promise to make a Jewish home together. And technically, right now, this chuppah is your very first home as a married couple. And you have 3 talitot in the ceiling of this chuppah from 3 grandfathers. The chuppah is a fragile canopy that nonetheless represents hopes for security in a real home. It reminds us of the fragility and preciousness of all we hold dear. Its absence of walls suggests the quality of openness and honesty wished for in a marriage. Its vulnerability symbolizes your commitment to weather the storms that come our way. And just as the chuppah requires people to assemble it, so do we depend on our family, friends, and community. Despite its fragility, it is the chuppah that we take for our home when we are promising each other everything. It's not a permanent structure, but it is the promise of home. Its few lines are a sketch for what might be. The chuppah is a house of promise. It is the home of hope. O God, supreme in might and majesty, guide and bless the covenant of companionship which Hannah and Joshua affirm and consecrate this day. And before us is another symbol of Jewish tradition, the Kiddush cup. Originally, Jewish weddings took place in 2 stages. First came the betrothal called Kiddushin, where consent and a ring were given. And later, in an event called Nisuin, the couple stood under the wedding canopy and were blessed as they moved into their home together. Today, we've combined both of these ceremonies into one. At this sacred moment, I would like to ask each of you to pour wine from your own Kiddush cups, which is reflective of your individual family heritage, into the single goblet symbolic of the new family you are about to establish. As you taste from one goblet today, so do you pledge to share, enhance, and sweeten all of life's experiences which you will have in the years to come. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. We praise you, the Eternal One, our God, ruler of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al erusin shne'emar. V'erastich li leolam, v'erastich li b'tzedek u'v'mishpat u'v'chesed u'v'rachamim, v'erastich li be'emunah v'yedat et Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Amo Yisrael al Yedei Chuppah v'Kiddushin. We praise you, the Eternal One, our God, ruler of the universe, who hallows us with commandments and consecrates intimacy, as it was said, I will betroth you to me forever. I will betroth you to me in righteousness, justice, devotion, and compassion. I will betroth you to me in faithfulness, that you may know God. Praised are you, Eternal One, who sanctifies your people Israel through Kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage at the chuppah. Having shared this cup, I ask you now to take hands and that you will each give your consent. Joshua, do you take Hannah to be your wife, and do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and esteem her, whether in good fortune or in adversity, and together with her to seek a life which reflects the highest ideals of the Jewish tradition? If so, please say yes.
Yes.
Hannah, do you take Joshua to be your husband, and do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and esteem him, whether in good fortune or in adversity, and together with him to seek a life which reflects the highest ideals of the Jewish tradition? If so, please say yes.
Yes.
Having given consent, you have personal words that you wish to share with each other.
Josh, I would say that I can't believe we're here today in front of our friends and family in the city that we met, getting married, but I've known that this moment would come from the first day I met you. You exhibit all the traits I've always dreamed of for my Prince Charming. You are kind, funny, handsome, loyal, generous, curious, intelligent, selfless, patient, loving, handy, and family-oriented. You are always there for me when I need you most, and I appreciate that you're such a good listener and handholder. I don't think that two people could love each other more than we do, and I'm incredibly fortunate that we found each other. These are my vows to you today and every day. I promise to make all our little moments into magical ones. I promise to laugh at all your jokes. I promise to slow down and enjoy the moment instead of always planning the next thing. But I promise to continue to plan adventures and date nights to keep our life exciting. I promise to uphold and teach the importance of Jewish traditions in our home and for our future children. I promise to fill our home with love and laughter. I promise to always see the best in you in times of hardship and success. I promise to be there in sickness and health, sadness and joy, no matter what life brings us, to hold your hand and provide you comfort. I promise that I love you will be the last thing you hear at night and the first thing in the morning. I promise to be your biggest supporter and best friend. I promise that you and only you have my whole heart as long as I live. I love you forever and always.
All right. Okay. Hannah, you are my special someone, the love of my life and my best friend. I knew from the moment we met that I would do anything to be with you because you make me feel happier than I could imagine. Once I felt that feeling, I knew you were the one. I was going to love you for the rest of my life. When that garage door opened, I knew that this was the most important moment of my life, and I wanted to make sure I did everything right. Seeing as how this is our wedding day and we are getting married, I think I did everything right so far. Even if I did miss a few turns on our way to the public gardens. You have given me so much happiness, comfort, and love over the past 4 years. I never could have imagined how amazing my life is with you. So to you, I promise to commit myself to give us the best life possible. I promise to cuddle with you when we go to sleep and when we wake up in the morning. I promise to kill all the bugs that you find. I promise to make our house a home. I promise to take care of you when you are sick and massage you when you are sore. I promise to be the best dad to Coda and our future kids. I promise to support your reading habits, whether it's going to every bookstore, buying you more books, or assembling more and more bookshelves. I promise to support you in whatever dreams you want to accomplish. I promise to listen and to help you stay calm when you are stressed. I promise to work together to solve any problems that come our way. I promise to always do whatever I can to make you happy. And I promise to love you every day of my life.
Having made these promises to each other, I ask you now to give one another your wedding rings. And as these rings are round and pure without beginning and end, so may they be tokens of the unending and pure quality of the love which you pledge to each other. Hannah, we're using your Nana's ring in this ceremony. And Joshua, as you take this ring and place it on Hannah's finger, repeating after me, say these words to her. Hare at.
Hare at.
Mikudeshet li.
Mikudeshet li.
Betaba'at zo.
Betaba'at zo.
Kedat Moshe.
Kedat Moshe.
V'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
With this ring.
With this ring.
Be consecrated to me.
Be consecrated to me.
As my wife.
As my wife.
According to the law of Moses.
According to the law of Moses.
And the God of Israel.
And the God of Israel.
Hannah, as you take this ring and place it on Joshua's finger, say these words to him. Hare atah.
Hare atah.
Mikudash li.
Mikudash li.
Betaba'at zo.
Betaba'at zo.
Kedat Moshe.
Kedat Moshe.
V'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
With this ring.
With this ring.
Be consecrated to me.
Be consecrated to me.
As my husband.
As my husband.
According to the law of Moses.
According to the law of Moses.
And the God of Israel.
And the God of Israel.
Just before you entered under this chuppah, you signed a document called a ketubah. The ketubah is a covenant, a mutual and intimate agreement between a couple on the values upon which they hope to build their home. It is a document of mutual respect for each other's rights as individuals, as well as a symbol of caring for each other's needs. The ketubah thus serves as testimony to the life that you wish to lead together. And with your signatures and the signatures of your witnesses, it binds you together in a solemn oath. And I'm going to read part of this document publicly now. B'echad b'Shabbat, 12 yom l'chodesh Elul, shnat 5784, l'minyan kan Boston, Massachusetts, Artsot Habrit. On this day here in Boston, Massachusetts, you have entered into a Brit HaNisuin, a covenant of marriage, and words you chose for each other. As we embark on life's journey, we promise to love, honor, cherish, encourage, and inspire one another. Our hearts fuse together, creating a unique bond of friendship and compassion at its core. Through this union, we vow to value and support each other, always striving to show sensitivity to each other's needs. We shall nurture one another emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually, always mindful of our respective qualities and strengths. May we continue to grow together, maintaining the courage and determination to pursue our desired paths. We promise to celebrate life's joys with grace and overcome life's adversities with tenacity. May we maintain the intimacy that fosters trust, honesty, and communication as life partners. We shall strive to build a home committed to our Jewish heritage, a home emanating love, peace, tolerance, and charity. Through each other's eyes, we see the world anew. May we be better together. All of this is valid and binding. We now turn to the second part of our ceremony, Nisuin, where we say blessings over you and the home you are to build together. Nisuin literally means uplifting, and we pray that your marriage uplifts you to a higher level of living. The following are the Sheva Brachot, the traditional 7 wedding blessings. I'll chant them in Hebrew. Everyone will respond with an enthusiastic amen, and then I will read their English translation of each blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri agafen. We praise you, the eternal our God, ruler of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shakol bara lichvodo. We praise you, the eternal our God, ruler of the universe, creator of all things for your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer ha'adam. We praise you, the eternal our God, ruler of the universe, creator of humanity. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et ha'adam b'tzalmo, b'tzelem demuhu tavnito, v'hitkin lo mimenu binyan adei ad baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'adam. We praise you, the eternal our God, ruler of the universe, who creates us to share with you in life's everlasting renewal. Praised are you, eternal God, our creator. Sos tasis v'tagel ha'kara b'kibutz banei letocha b'simcha baruch atah Adonai misamech Zion b'vaneiha. We praise you, the eternal our God, who causes Zion to rejoice in her children's happy return. Sameach tisamach rima uvim kismechacha yitzercha began Eden mikedem baruch atah Adonai misameach atahan v'chala. We praise you, the eternal our God, who causes bride and groom to rejoice, may these loving companions rejoice, as have your creatures since the days of creation. The seventh and final blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala. Gila, Rina, Ditza, V'chedva, Ahava, V'achava, V'shalom, V're'ut. Mehira Adonai Eloheinu Yishama Be'rehuda, Uvchutzot Yerushalayim. Kol sason v'kol simcha, Kol chatan v'kol kahala, Kol mitzalot chatanim u'chupatam, Un'arim imishte niginatam, Baruch atah Adonai. We praise you, the eternal our God, ruler of the universe, creator of joy and gladness, loving companions, kinship, peace, and friendship. O God, may there always be heard in the cities of Israel and in the streets of Jerusalem the sounds of joy and happiness, the voice of people in love, the shouts of family and friends celebrating, the songs of children at play. We praise you, our God, who causes these loving companions to rejoice together. And now, Hannah and Joshua, as you have shared the rites and spoken the words which unite your lives and pledge your love to one another, I declare that you are married in accordance with sacred Jewish tradition as well as the laws of the Commonwealth. You can cheer. Before we conclude with our final blessings, I would ask that you pause for a moment of silent and personal prayer so that Joshua and Hannah, as only the two of you really can, you might bless your own marriage. And so we ask all who have gathered here on this occasion to now join us in a moment of prayer for the health and happiness and fulfillment of Hannah and Joshua's lives together. Let us all pray for a moment in silence. Wrapped in this talit, Joshua's talit, a symbol of connection and prayer, I ask for God's blessing upon you. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, may God bless you and keep you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'echuneka, may God's light shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, may God always watch over you and give you shalom, give you peace. And let us all join in a prayer of gratitude. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. As this glass is shattered into 1,000 pieces, which would take forever to reassemble, so do we pray that it symbolizes the unending quality of your love, which will last. We pray as long as it takes the fragments of the glass to come together again, that's forever, and let it be sealed with a kiss. Mazel tov!
course, I get nothing to say because your Nana takes up all the time and I'm a second-class citizen. So all I will say here is I've always signed every note or card to you, YNOF, your #1 fan. I remain so. You are the most beautiful bride that I've ever seen. And as to my boy John, when he wrote in his thank you note to us, and he feels like my grandson, that's how I feel for him. This is a great wedding. I wish you a beautiful, healthy, peaceful, good life. Mazel tov.
Congratulations! Beautiful, beautiful ceremony. I'm so happy to be here to celebrate all the love and anywhere else. Taylor and Josh.
Have a wonderful life.
And then Josh, I just want to say, never go to bed angry, don't sweat the small stuff, and enjoy every minute.
Congratulations, Anna, Josh, I love you too very much. I wish you the best, and we will take it from you.
Best of luck and love to you. Take care.
You ready? Mazel tov! We love you!
I want to wish Anna and Josh a very happy, long life with their dogs, with their penguins, and everything. I love you guys. Come to Florida and we'll do some fishing.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
All right. Cool. All right, so before I get started, I just want to share how incredibly blessed to see this warmth, this beauty, this love that are Hannah and Josh. So maybe a round of applause for Hannah and Josh. And as I look around with these glasses that I can't really see that well with, it's amazing to see this beautiful group of our friends and family. I want to welcome you all. We're so blessed to have you here. I'm going to put these back on. We are so glad that you're here to celebrate with us, and I want to actually start by addressing Sharon and Stuart. Sharon and Stuart, we couldn't be more thrilled in having our families join as one. It's so incredible. We're so fortunate. Sharon, you have quickly become like a sister to Ellen. And that is just amazing. And to Ellen and Hannah, I never really knew much about Pinterest. But you planned and executed an incredible event today. You worked so incredibly well, and I'm so pleased to see the relationship that you have forged. It's fantastic. So if I had to title Hannah and Josh's love story, I would call it We Are Family, as both Hannah and Josh are extraordinarily devoted to their families. We are family. A quick glance around this room and you easily see what I'm talking about. We are so fortunate that these two incredible people found each other during the peak of COVID in 2020. But let's delve into the early chapters. The story started when I, one of two boys from a long line of boys before me, was blessed with a baby girl. My heart said blessing. My immediate reaction was incredible panic. I didn't know what to do with the girl. But from the time of her first blood test, where she bawled uncontrollably, I became a mush and bawled right there with her. I frequently still can't help but cry from the emotion that started the day of Hannah's arrival. And as many of you have observed, reading has always been important to Hannah and Josh. Hannah's love of books started at an early age when I realized that I did not love reading as a kid, but knew how important it was in my kids' lives. So, Hannah and I started going to Barnes & Noble before Hannah could walk. It gave Ellen some time to herself, and we would spend hours at Barnes reading various books in the kids' sitting area. Hannah loved books so very much, in fact, that the very infrequent need for punishment was accomplished not through grounding or taking away an allowance. We accomplished all we needed to do by taking away Hannah's books. Oh, how this impacted her. Last week, we watched the movie Father of the Bride, and I was struck by Steve Martin seeing his daughter at various stages of her youth. And recently, I watched several of our home videos showing Hannah at various points during her childhood. There are so many great memories, including Hannah's reading Little Bear's Bedtime to David when she was 2 years old. Hannah always struck such a spark. She is loving, dedicated, and most of all, determined. Hannah, you have always been goal-oriented and are undeterred in achieving your goals. Remember when you decided you wanted to jump on the water trampoline in Lake Champlain and got me to jump in 45-degree water ahead of you? That was the last time you didn't complete your goal, and I was there in the water by myself, but you were much happier being warm. And then our bookworm met Sharon and Stuart's bookworm. Josh is incredibly calm, kind, caring, knowledgeable, handy, fun-loving, and of course, well-read. It's Josh's calm demeanor that is his yin to Hannah's yang. Since childhood, Hannah had a fear of insects. I think the rabbi might have even mentioned it, especially spiders and bees. And upon moving into their new home in Sudbury, Hannah quickly discovered that insects actually like to live in the suburbs. She had never become used to bugs, and when Hannah shrieks with fear at seeing a spider, Josh calmly says, "No problem," and removes any insects he finds in their house. Josh, I didn't get to spend as much time with you as I would have liked when you first were dating Hannah, but as I've gotten to know you, I so value our relationship and am excited to have you as a son. When Ellen and I met, we initially talked about a desire to have 4 kids, and today you have made that dream come true. You treat Hannah with incredible love and respect and make her so incredibly happy. I couldn't ask for more. When I have conversations with Coda during our walks, and you know I have conversations with Coda during our walks, he shares that he couldn't have better parents. I'm still a mush, that same mush that bawled with that first blood test almost 28 years ago, and I'm blown away by your beauty as a bride. Part of me will always see you as that energetic child from years ago. Today, your lives are joined. As you write the next chapter of your story, remember that life will be filled with ups and downs, but as long as you have each other, you can accomplish great things. And as you further develop chapters in your book, We Are Family, remember that the best parts of the story have yet to be written as you fill your home. I love you, we love you, and couldn't be happier on this beautiful day.
I'm just going to be brief, but not a day goes by that Steve and I don't realize how lucky we are. But it's a lot more than luck. We're so thankful to every person in this room who's contributed to the wonderful person individually that Josh is and Hannah is, but them joining together as a couple is because of all of you here in this room. So we love you, we hope you have a great time tonight, and thank you for sharing this beautiful day with us.
Hi, everybody. First thing I want to do is thank Steve and Ellen for hosting this wonderful event, and want to welcome everybody here. Steve and Ellen, thank you very much. The greatest joy in my life has been raising my 2 sons. They were both 2 very different people, but have truly become the men we envisioned them to be. Raising Josh was an interesting adventure, filled with twists and turns and many visits to the after-hours pediatrician. Only Josh could fall 10 feet out of our family room window and sustain 0 injuries. From cracking his chin open at the pool, to attempting to pull his tooth out with some dental floss and a door handle, to the best one, mistakenly telling me to drive him and his wrestling teammates to a match in Milton instead of Milford. It's been fun. Tonight, Josh took the big leap and became a husband to Hannah. We officially now hand the reins of managing Josh's life to Hannah. Good luck, Hannah. As my father-in-law said to me on my wedding day, no returns. Remember that marriage is a relationship in which one person is always right and the other is the husband. Hannah, we welcome you to our family. We could have not asked for a better daughter-in-law. We thank you for loving Josh, putting up with his quirks, taking him off my payroll, and hopefully someday off my wireless plan. Josh, you now have Hannah to run and organize your life, so you've got that going for you, which is nice. Okay. To the bride and groom, may your love be strong, your troubles few, and your joys endless. Cheers to a beautiful journey together.
So, Welcome, everyone. I am Becca. I am pleasured to be the maid of honor to this beautiful bride and groom over here. And before I begin my speech, I would just like to acknowledge the generosity and thoughtfulness of our bride. And she wrote all of her bridesmaids and closest family members' handwritten notes this morning. My note was my speech. I read it and I was like, this looks familiar. Sentence by sentence, the same exact thing. So just goes to show Hannah and Mai's connection. And Hannah, you already know what I'm going to say. So I love you. But yeah, now you all may know Hannah as this gorgeous, generous, intelligent, beautiful, athletic bride. But I know her as my cousin. And she will always be that to me, no matter how many awards at work she gets, or how many glamorous trips she goes on, or the fact that she's now a wife. She will always be my cousin. While I was writing this speech, Paul said to me, "You and Hannah are like sisters. I've never seen cousins so close. You could write about how you always wanted a sister, and Hannah is that to you, and you are that to Hannah." I said, "Paul, this is true for the most part, but after thinking, what I've come to realize is that I've never actually wanted a sister. And this is because I've had one since the day I was born. The day my brother was born, I skipped through the hospital singing, 'I have a baby brother named Sophie.' Clearly, I was confused because I had a baby brother named Zach and a sister named Hannah. Reflecting on my purpose in giving this speech, it's really to hand off my cousin, sister, and best friend to her new best friend, and to share loving and lighthearted stories about this incredible woman Josh is marrying. I have spent 26 years exactly knowing Hannah. As some of you may know, Hannah and I have the same birthday, 2 years apart. Hannah was born on September 30th, 1996, and I was born on September 30th, 1998. Now, my mom was a bit nervous that I was going to be born on September 30th because she didn't want to cause any jealousy or attention issues, but it actually turned out to be one of the strongest bonds Hannah and I have between us. And every year on September 30th, it makes the celebration that much more meaningful. So we can all relate to the feeling of being a little boy or a little girl and knowing someone 2 years older than us. And that person 2 years older than us seems like a wise old soul that has lived and experienced the world and knows everything, especially fashion. So, starting around age 5, while most little girls wanted to get an autograph from Hannah Montana, I dreamt of getting the annual bag of hand-me-down clothes from Hannah and Auntie Ellen. And on the good years, 2 bags. So now let's keep in mind that I was always a bit shorter than Hannah. I always had feet a bit smaller than Hannah, and I was 2 years younger than Hannah. But despite that, I would strut to pre-K down the hall in my new hand-me-down clothes. Looking back on pictures, I realized that what looks like strutting to me was actually shuffling in boots too big, tripping over pants too long, and dirtying sleeves that were down to my knees. So thanks to Hannah, I started off young as the cool girl. Fast forward a few years when my coolness actually matched Hannah's. We got to be performers together. Hannah has always had a talent for performance. She was a star in her high school plays, and for those of you that don't know, one of her best roles was as a pirate. She sang an iconic song that went like, "When the ship goes down, we all go down, down to the bottom of the sea." And this song ended up being on the Bath Time Greatest Hits album of the Jacobs and Blum family, confirmed when I texted David. And I asked him, "Do you remember what play Hannah was in when she sang this song, or do you remember what she was?" And David responded, "I don't know, but I definitely remember singing it in the bathtub." Now, to make my point even stronger, last night I was practicing my speech in the bath, and TMI, but whatever. And I went to sleep, and I had a dream that I was in a ship that went down. It's dark, but it gets the point across. Okay. So Hannah, she also played the trombone on Jewish holidays. She learned to tap dance, and not to be missed, at every family dinner, she stood on a chair and sang a camp song. So despite all of these performances from Hannah, her #1 performance was with me. One day at our studio, Nana's house in Palm Beach, Florida, after a long day of shopping at Justice and Limited Too, we worked tirelessly on a carefully curated dance medley to the set list of Tick-Tock by Kesha and White and Nerdy by Weird Al Yankovic. Now, I definitely had some legendary ideas as to how we would dance to the Kesha lyrics of pedicure on our toes, trying on all our clothes, boys blowing up our phones. But I'll never forget Hannah's creativity for Weird Al's lyrics, I want to roll with the gangsters, but so far, I'm too white and nerdy. And that was to grab tinfoil from the kitchen, press it into our teeth, and do the whole dance so it looked like we had a rapper's grill. So, from that day, I learned that Hannah will always go above and beyond, and I learned this from a young age. It's no surprise today that she will and always go above and beyond with her success in work and life and relationships. I've been so lucky to not only have a role model, but a best friend that I can have fun with and experience life with and childlike joy with. But at the end of the day, what matters is loving and respecting someone so much that you can grow with them. My favorite definition of love I read in Bell Hook's book, All About Love. She gives Erich Fromm's definition of love, which is, love is the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing oneself or another's growth. We do not have to love, we choose to love. And that we did. Hannah and I grew together, and we actively chose to be there for one another, no matter the challenges and change we were experiencing. Even though we went to different high schools and lived in towns that were 45 minutes away, we were lucky enough to both be a part of NIFTY, a Jewish teen organization that threw rowdy parties and events. This made us even closer because we shared the same friends and experiences. We can all relate to the ups and downs of high school, where friendships and relationships are volatile. Girls can be mean, emotions run high, and boys were cute and annoying. This is incredibly hard to handle alone, but I had a best friend that was on the inside with me. Not just a best friend, but one that was family. Hannah was there when I needed to vent about a friendship ending or a relationship ending or fall into her arms crying when I needed it. We supported each other during COVID when no one knew what was going to happen. David, Zach, Hannah, and I would all drive to New Hampshire 3 hours, go on a 7-hour hike, and then drive back. Hannah always wanted to make sure the car rides were fair, so she created a combined playlist where we could all add songs. And we did. That playlist is now 19 hours and 46 minutes long, and yes, we have listened to all of it. Hannah is the first one to hold anyone's hand. In fact, I think she taught me how to be more affectionate. I'll always remember the way she would quietly reach for Nana's hand while watching TV or lay her head on Papa's shoulder and simultaneously put her feet in her mom's lap. One fun fact about Hannah and I is that we've been bed buddies since we were born. On every vacation we went on, we shared a bed. St. John, Canada, Costa Rica, Africa, Florida, and New Hampshire, and plenty more. Josh, good luck. It's in these beds that we have our debriefing conversations during family vacations, when we need a break and where we open up vulnerably to each other to share what's on our mind and something we may be going through. I stole that from your card this morning, or you might have stole it from me. I will never forget lying in one of the many beds that we've shared and being a shoulder for Hannah to cry on. While we were up in New Hampshire during COVID, I was supporting Hannah through some of her hardest times and greatest growth periods. We were cuddling in our bed, and she expressed to me how she was feeling lost in life and wasn't really knowing what was next for her. She had just moved back to Boston. Everyone was isolating, and she was feeling really lonely. She said she just really wanted her old self back, her fun, lighthearted, zesty, kind, cuddly self back. I asked her what she could do that would make her feel that way again, because I needed that version of Hannah too. And she said, well, there's this one thing. Have this date with this guy named Josh when I get back. And I think we're going to the Boston Public Garden with Coda. And so it was. Now, in simple terms, we can say Josh balances Hannah out, how he brings her life and energy and spirit and joy, but here's an example that I believe says it all. We all know Hannah is a planner. She is one of the most organized people I know, and she knows what she wants. She gets promotions at work, she has vacation itineraries planned 5 years in advance, and dinner plans for the next 2 years. So you can imagine how I felt when I got a PowerPoint presentation on what she wanted for her bachelorette party. It was great for me, but you can imagine my intimidation of planning for a planner. Hannah the planner. So my mom also graciously put on a bridal shower for Hannah, and since I had planned a successful bachelorette party, she enlisted some of my help. We wanted to plan the perfect tea party shower for Hannah, and that we did. The food, the tea types, the color schemes, the champagne, but at the end there was one thing that was out of our control. Josh. Would Josh be on time? What would Josh be wearing? Would he bring the flowers? What kind of flowers would he bring? Well, after Hannah opened her presents, the door suddenly opened. And there was Josh, ready for the shower. In a shower cap, in a robe, with a bouquet, not full of flowers, but full of books. And in that moment, I saw a smile melt over Hannah's face. One that a perfectly planned bridal shower never could have brought. She and Josh could have been alone in a parking garage and nothing would have changed. All of a sudden, nothing mattered. Josh has the magic touch. Josh lifts Hannah up. He makes her sparkle and he holds her hands and her emotions. But most of all, he chooses to love her through everything life brings. As I was on a walk this morning, I started to cry thinking about this speech. And if you know me, I would cry at a complete stranger's wedding. But this felt different. My tears at this wedding are in part to celebrate Hannah and Josh's beautiful love. But they are in part because this wedding signifies growing up. And that I can't believe we've made it here. Today, you're not just in one of our dance show outfits, but you're in the most magical princess dress you could ever dream of. Surrounded by family and friends that have chosen to love us through all these years. We all change throughout life. It's natural. And Hannah, I know we're no longer bed buddies, and I hope you share many more beds with Josh than you ever shared with me. But what will never change is that I'll always be your cousin and your best friend and your sister, and we will always have the same birthday. I got to grow up with Hannah, and now, Josh, you are gaining me as a cousin and a sister and a best friend. And I can't wait to continue to love and grow with both of you. The love in this room for Hannah and Josh is overflowing and palpable, so please raise a glass to the beautiful couple together and let us wish them a lifetime of endless growth and love together. L'chaim, and cheers to Hannah and Josh. Love you.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sam. I am Josh's brother and best man. I am thrilled to be here to celebrate Josh and Hannah on this special day. First, I would like to thank Steve and Ellen for hosting this amazing wedding and raising a wonderful daughter. Not only did we gain a new family member in Hannah, but we joined the Blum-Jacobs family. And they even included me in their family fantasy football league, which they probably regret because I won it last year. Josh, being brothers, we always had a best friend just a room away. Mom literally said, "Play with your brother, I made him for you." We would have the best time playing video games, ping pong, and hitting each other with couch cushions in the basement, going outside, playing basketball, or football, or even just playing catch, testing each other's knowledge of sports trivia, and watching old movies with Dad. Growing up, Josh was a bit of a troublemaker. There was a time that Josh climbed in a tree and hid until the police were called. On the playground, instead of swinging across the monkey bars like a normal person, Josh would run across the top of the monkey bars. And of course, there was the time that the salesperson refused to sell us a bunk bed because Josh was jumping from the top of one bunk bed to the top of another bunk bed. It's no wonder why Mom and Dad tried to leave Josh at the Zodakoffs after a party. I remember the first time we met Hannah at Framingham Country Club in the boardroom for dinner, so we could avoid other people during COVID. It was much more intimidating than it should have been, with us on one side and Hannah and Josh on the other. Throughout the whole dinner, they were constantly holding hands, and you could see the love they had for each other even then. Not only did Hannah win Josh over, but she won us over that night too. Hannah, I am proud to call you my sister. You are smart, beautiful, and kind-hearted. You put up with Josh when he rambles about things that no one else cares about, or whatever game he's currently obsessed with. Now that Hannah is a part of our family, we have a change in Mom's favorite child. It's not me. It's not Josh. It was Shelby, but now Hannah's the favorite. Josh, I am so proud to call you my brother. You have become an amazing man, dog dad to Coda, and now a husband. Hannah is the best thing that ever happened to you. Don't mess this up. If everyone would raise a glass to Josh and Hannah. Love you guys.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this special moment with us. And thank you to everyone whose efforts and planning went into making today and the whole weekend incredibly special. We especially wanted to thank our parents, as this weekend wouldn't have happened without them. Your presence means the world to us, and we are truly grateful to have each and every one of you here. We are surrounded by our closest friends and family, and it fills our heart with joy. Today is not just about us, but about the love and support you have all shown throughout our journey. We hope you enjoy the evening, the food, the music, and most importantly, the company. This will forever be one of our favorite memories.
We are especially fortunate to have had 3 sets of grandparents walk down our aisle and celebrate here with us today. In Judaism, there is a saying, Lador Vador, which means from generation to generation. It signifies the importance of passing down traditions, values, and knowledge from the generations. Our lives have been enriched by our grandparents' love, and they are so cherished in our day-to-day life. Our grandparents taught us love, gratitude, patience, perseverance, and trust. Between the three couples, we have 184 years of marriage reflected here today. And we'd like to invite the 6 of them to share in a special dance with us now.
One more time, a round of applause, everybody, for the grandparents of the bride and groom.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's fly away today. Fly me to the moon, let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, you can join the grandparents on the dance floor.
Say, fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. Say, in other words, please be true. Say, in other words, oh, in other words, in other words, I love you. anew. I will dance with Cinderella. I don't wanna miss even one song, 'cause all too soon the clock will strike midnight and she'll be gone. She'll be
A round of applause, everybody, for Hannah and her father, Steve.
Oh, listen, mama, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Oh, don't worry, baby.
I just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough,
Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from
getting to you, baby.
Remember the day I set you free? I told you you can always count on me, darling. From that day on, oh, I made a vow to get to you, baby, some way, somehow. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high
Everybody
enough.
join them on the dance floor.
Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from
getting to you, baby.
Oh, baby.
No wind,
no wind,
no rain. Oh, winter's cold. I can't stop me, baby.
No, no, baby.
'Cause you were my
Ever in trouble, I'll be there on the double. Just send for me, oh, baby.
My love is alive, way down in my heart, although we are miles apart. If you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the double just as fast as I can. Don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Anton on the saxophone.
Come on. Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Lay back and groove with mine. You got to feel that beat, and we're gonna ride the boogie. Share that beat. I wanna rock with you, yeah. All night. Dance you in the groove. I wanna rock with you, yeah. All night. Rock the night away, yeah. See, out on the floor, there ain't nobody there but us. All right, y'all. I need everybody, and I mean everybody, put your hands up in the air and sing with me. Here we go. Oh, 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 yeah. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name. Never in all this world